Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli, and I'm falling behind on videos as always. So here I am 2 days late to talk about Valentine's Day. I'm not a huge fan. I actually meant to put on music for this, that Fuck That Valentine's Day song by Outkast, made like 20 years ago, but you know what? I'm being lazy, so here we are. Fuck that Valentine's, fuck that Valentine's. Fuck that Valentine's Day. Okay, so there you go. There's my rendition, you lucky so-and-sos. So, Valentine's Day, greeting card holiday, right? I'm not a big fan of it. You got to buy roses, you got to buy chocolates, you got to take her to dinner. And I guess that's okay. Like I said, it's a nice thing to do if you're in a good relationship. But after the way I've been treated by the person who was in my life for a few months, I'm even less of a fan, especially after seeing her get roses at work and cut them right in front of me. That was fucking weird and oddly passive aggressive in my opinion. But hey, here's the good news. I'm past her and I'm on to a new person, the person that's been in my life a very long time. We've never tried a serious relationship. She has been a friend longer than I've known my ex-wife, and here we are. Tomorrow night, she's going to go see me do comedy. We might go dancing. We'll definitely have dinner, and we'll probably go to her place and have sex, which is great. And that gets me past this person. And I'm not just jumping on this person because this other person, I mean, partially, I'm not going to lie. This is going to help me get this last person completely out of my head. But I genuinely like and love this person. Now, whether it's going to be a relationship that's sustainable and that is healthy, we'll see. But I plan on having this person in the rest of my life, or in my life for the rest of my life. I mean, we've known each other going on 40 years, 36, 37 years, something like that. It's been a long time. She dated my friends in college. Looked like she was going to get married to one of my friends they dated for like, I want to say like 7, 8, 9 years. They were together a long time. Didn't work out. And she never got married, never had kids. She struggled with alcohol for quite a while. Now she's doing great. She does the same thing I do, not in the same school, because boy, did I learn a lesson about fucking dating coworkers on this pass. Uh, Despite all the assurances I was given by this last person, she's being kind of nasty. Not super nasty, but just very short and curt with me, and I guess she has to do that to get on with her life. But she's already got a guy. Like I said, she got sent roses on Valentine's Day. Anyway, getting past her, the future actually looks bright. Usually, I'm not, like I said, I'm usually not a big fan of Valentine's Day because it's just kind of a bullshit holiday. Here's a thing, a little thing I learned when I lived in Cleveland, Ohio. Certain parts of the country do like a Valentine's Day Part 2, Valentine's Day Electric Boogaloo, if you will. They actually have a thing in October called Sweetest Day, and it's around the 14th as well. I don't know if it has a technical date. It's maybe the second or third Sunday in October, because God forbid we go all the way from Labor Day to Halloween without giving us more shit to buy, guilting us into showing our love through chocolate, candy, restaurant trips, going to the movies, whatever it is. But hey, yeah, but that's a real thing that was in Cleveland, at least when I was there in the late 90s. I assume it's still there. I assume it's other places too, because they were blown away. That they kind of a funny memory. When I worked in the warehouse, um, I worked in the warehouse for about a year and a half after my ex-wife and I moved to Cleveland. We moved there right after we got married. Like, we got married in August of 96, August 25th, 1996. And we actually moved there ahead of time. It was a scramble. She got her job in July. We moved there. We worked there like a month. It was a nightmare. I always like to say the U-Haul people cast some sort of curse on us. And Colorado didn't want to let us go because our transmission blew in Burlington, which is 10 miles before you hit the Kansas border going east. And then, excuse me, we got to Cleveland. We're at Little Italy. We're literally like a mile away from our new home, and the truck died again. And we blocked Little Italy on a Saturday night. It was a nightmare. But we liked Cleveland for the 3.5 years we were there. Anyway, so I'm working in a warehouse. This is like I said, the first October I was there. So I've been there a few months. And guys like, hey, Johnny, what you getting your new wife for Sweetest Day? I go, what the fuck is Sweetest Day? And they're like, you don't know what Sweetest Day is? Because they live there their whole lives, these guys in their 20s and 30s. And I'm like, no, what's Sweetest Day? Like, it's like kind of like Valentine's Day. And I was like, all right, well, no, I've never heard of this. I've lived in New York when I was a kid. I've lived in Colorado the rest of my life. Never heard of it. And so there you go. There's a Sweetest Day. Here is an irony about, I don't hate Valentine's Day. I just think it's bullshit. I actually did propose to my wife on Valentine's Day of 1996. We got married 6 months later. Uh, so that's a nice memory for me of Valentine's Day. I don't, like I say, don't hate the holiday. Just think it's kind of useless. Show people love when you want to, which should be more than once or twice a year. Be kind to them all the time if you can. Make mistakes, but then try to make up for those mistakes, or try not to make the mistakes in the first place if you can. But yeah, so having said that, I also did just get some chocolates. I'm such a cheap bastard. I got chocolate. They have tons of chocolates at Safeway. You guys got a chocolate hankering? Go to Safeway or King Soopers. They're gonna have half price chocolate. It's gonna be fine. The shelf life on that thing's pretty long. So yeah, I got my new person in my life a box of chocolates. I'll be honest with her and say, hey, these were a day old. Hope you're okay with it. I might get her roses. I might not. And then we'll go out tomorrow night and we'll have dinner, and hopefully I won't bomb on the show that she's going to see me at, which is in Parker at 7 o'clock. And the only reason I'm telling you guys is because that's just information, and the show is sold out. So if you don't have tickets, you can't come. Sorry. Follow me on johncorellicomedy.com, by the way. I got to put some dates on that calendar, but yeah, that supports me and my kid who runs the website. So what else to say about this crazy holiday? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying, so I'm going to hopefully dinner, maybe dancing, definitely going to see me do comedy. Sorry, I digress all the time. Dancing would be after comedy if we do it, and then back to her place. I mean, and this is the beauty of being in your 50s and being honest with each other and knowing somebody since your teens or around 20. I've known her, like I said, a very long time. That you can be honest, like, hey, here's my plan. Are you down with this plan? Dinner, comedy, dancing, go home for fun time, for sex. Does that sound great? She says, yeah, it sounds great. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. So is my penis. And the rest of my body. I give an effort in there. It's not just a one man show with me or a one appendage show. Try to show some love, try to show anyway, this is something you didn't ask for. I will spare you on the details of my sex life, but yeah, it is nice being at this age where you just go, hey, that's my plan. Does that sound good to you? And she's like, yes, it does. I was like, awesome. And I think I told you about this person possibly. And in fact, yeah, Max, if you're listening, Logan, if you're listening, I did mention that I was with 4 different women through the year 2023. And Max is like, geez, I got 0, which is just a crime, Max. You're a beautiful young man. You go out there and you get yours. You're a great guy, too. Same with you, Logan. Although, Logan, I think you're still dating. Is her name Samantha? I don't know if I remember her name right. But hopefully you guys are getting yours. Hopefully it's a good, loving, kind, good sex, give and take relationship, and that's what I'm looking for right now. And I think I may get this with this person. And we're also realists that we're not going to see each other all the time. We'll probably see each other once a week, and that's fine. We're kind of opposite like that. Like she's kind of an introvert and she likes her alone time and she needs that. And I'm the opposite. Obviously, I do comedy. I don't consider myself truly an extrovert, but I do things that scare the shit out of some people. And I also have my family around me all the time, including my ex-wife, as you guys have probably heard me talk about in the past. So, excuse me, geez. I hope I'm not getting a nice little cold for Valentine's Day. But yeah, that's so yeah. And after, like I said, the last relationship, I need to finally tear that Band-Aid off, understand that I have good and bad feelings about that person, understand that I love that person unconditionally, but understand that those feelings aren't coming back, and I have to love her at a distance and just say, hey, you're a great person, you have my love, if you ever need my support, you have that, but you don't want any of that from me. And I got to be healthy with that, and I got to move on. And so I'm moving the hell on. I almost said Thanksgiving. That is my Valentine's gift to myself, to move on, to be with a person who's great. She's really great on so many levels. She's smart, she's cute, she's good at sex, as I found out right before Christmas. That component's there between the two of us, and just a really good, kind person. And hopefully we can provide things for each other that come in a healthy relationship. Okay, there's a lot of rambling about Valentine's Day, and frankly, my life and my nose is itching. I swear I don't do coke, even though sometimes I act like it with my hyperactivity. I will see you guys next time. Have a good Valentine's Day, or 16th, as it were, and I'll talk to you guys soon.